and it's a protection. They go under the water and they enter the lodge through the bottom so that the predators can't get to them. And so the top of it sticks out of the water, and it's all sticks and mud and stuff. But their access point is under the water, so when they're in there, they're safe.
Are they getting wet?
No, there's little places up in the lodge where they can sit and hang out of the water, or they could be in the water.
Hold on, but more importantly, because I want to continue with something we started today. Now, you're very knowledgeable. You know a lot of this stuff.
Oh, I try.
And I want to know what horrific memory from your childhood has been pushed out of your brain so that is in its place.
It could have been the big, fat American Indian woman trying to rape me in a barn when I was about 13 years old at Jimmy Jackson's ranch.
What? All right, listen. We started a new thing today for the listeners, the hardcore listeners. You know, we all know that Anthony's very knowledgeable, but it's finally became quite apparent that he's filling his brain with all this useless nonsense to forget about horrific things that happened to you as a child. Now, you've never told this story on the air before.
No, I think I did tell it. It was at Jimmy Jackson's, who was a crazy cowboy out there when I was living in California.
He used to sell dead horses.
Yeah, he tried to sell people dead horses and stuff. He ran a rent string, and I used to run it for him. Very equestrian part of California I lived in, San Juan Capistrano. A lot of horses. It's where the swallows come back, blah, blah, blah. But there was a party going on there. Everybody's drunk, of course. And I went around the back to the barn to take a leak, and there was this big, fat American Indian woman. And she was kind of in the barn.
And she got a peek at your monster 12-year-old cock.
And she wanted...
She was a kayak.
Shut up. She wanted to, as she said, roll around in the hay with me. And I zipped up pretty quickly and started getting out of there, and she was all drunk, and she started rolling and kind of crawling toward me. And I think if she got, like, a hold of my leg, it would have been over. Wow. And the things that scared me the most,
your face?
like, I was hammered at the time, too. Who knows? I probably would have fucked her, but...
Rapes and hay.
Is that
her American Indian name?
Rapes and hay. Hey, squaw. But the thing that scared me is her husband was there at the party. Oh, no. And he looked like fucking Billy Bear from 48 Hours. Just a big Indian with a knife. And that kind of scared me that, you know, he was going to chop me to pieces and stuff. So I got out of there. But that was one of those horrific memories that probably shouldn't happen to a young boy.
How old are you, 14?
I think 13.
She's a big fat Indian with little hands, with those little Indian hands.
Yeah, little Indian hands. She had like the, I don't know.
Did you see her naked?
Whole Aztec face. I don't know what the hell was going on.
The Ziti Indian face?
I don't know what it was. It was like kind of an Aztec flat thing, and, no, she wasn't naked, but she was like kind of toying with herself.
Yuck.
Yeah. I think she was waiting for anyone to come back there to take a piss. Like anybody.
She had nice little hands for making trinkets. Great little hands for making beaded $1.50 trinkets.
Buffing turquoise.
Yes.
Trying to trade a blowjob for some teas.
Yeah.
More importantly, when did you realize you had a monster cock? At what age?
Hey! I just think I'm average.
When did you realize it was monstrous? 12, 13?
You just don't know. You don't think. I don't compare to. My God.
Let's talk about your cock for a few minutes.
You got a big cock.
It's quite embarrassing.
Yeah, Anthony, I think he does.
I don't talk about my
the famous wow story from our Boston days proves that Anthony is packing.
That was
monstrous.
something that just it must have been perfect timing.
That's right. I bet Anthony has a huge just helmet. Just defined.
Why is the discussion turned to my dick?
It's
to your monster
dick. Really defined from his shaft, and then it just spreads out like a big wild mushroom. You think he has a big thick crown on it? Big huge crown.
He has a portobello dick.
Huge portobello.
He's got a Playboy cartoon cock.
Just a huge,
well defined.
His ball is huge.
Right.
Look, I won't be party to this.
You could stick like a half a dollar in his pee hole.
I don't like the idea of Bob Kelly fantasizing about my dick.
No, you're monstrous.
Stop
We're inserting change into it.
Yes, I know. What the fuck is it?
I bet it hooks to like the left or to the. It has a hook.
Would you please?
It's not that we're gay. We're just curious in like a Ripley's Believe It or Not way.
We're not gay. We're amazed.
Yeah, we.
How many times has that been used? I'm not gay. I'm just amazed.
Just amazed.
We want to see the midget, the bearded lady, and your monstrous dick. All for $1.
With your big vein down the top of it. Just a huge...
Well-defined veins.
Yeah,
more than one.
Oh, just a huge...
you
fucking
motherfuckers.
vein. You guys should see his pulse going in his
It's
cock.
not a
What do you think
pulsating
his ball
vein.
bag looks like?
Oh, he's got a big, droopy old man sack.
I do
It
not.
actually makes his dick bigger because it stretches out the skin.
Yeah. A deflated weather balloon.
Everything's very nice and tight.
Where he's a
deflated weather balloon.
Like an Area 51 balloon.
It's the thing that fucking crashed in Roswell, but it's fleshy. It has big fucking oblong balls in it.
You think he's ashamed to wear shorts because of the monstrous?
I wear
Nature
shorts.
of
He
his
can't.
cock.
He has to wear a jock strap because
Yeah.
his fucking
Right.
huge sack will just sink out of his shorts.
Why are these fantasies of Bob Kelly coming out that are completely inaccurate
it's more-
about my
But it's in
genitalia?
a P.T. Barnum way. Let's just
Yeah.
keep it,
See the man whose cock could gag a hippo.
I'm gonna come down your throat. You fucking will better swallow it all.
I'm coming, you dumb bitch.
You can stick 5 quarters in his pee hole.
Yeah, Jimmy.
We call him
Jimmy
jackpot.
Jakes is writing, Ant's cock has an elbow in it. Is that true, Anthony?
No.
Got a joint.
Yeah. And for the people that are lingering longer, yes, of course. Show us your quack! Thank you, Kevin from Connecticut.
He doesn't trim. You don't trim anything down there.
Doesn't have a femur.
No, I don't
I'm
think,
not explaining my trimming habits to
You
anybody.
don't trim anything.
I don't think Anthony believes in that.
how do you know?
That grooming
Nah,
thing. We're
How
just
do you?
guessing.
How do you know?
Trims a little, but he's
guessing.
sloppy.
I think he's got a landing strip, which
Which
I recently did to myself, and it's worked out well.
Anthony,
You want
can we
the landing
get
strip?
your cell phone and rub it on your box right now. for
Not
us?
my box. Now I have a box.
Let's see what you
I
got
shave
down
everything. Anybody else?
there. I trim it way
No,
down.
you don't want to look like a fucking baby.
Jeff from
As a man, you can't do that. Women doing that is fine, but a guy shaving everything is a little weird there, Jimmy.
Jeff from Sacramento writes, was Anthony the model for the Superbad drawings? Blue Healer from Kentucky, Cloverfield 2, The Attack of the Cumia Cock.
You should have said that to JJ. You should have brought that up.
Yes, I could have starred in the No,
No?
you're being inaccurate.
When Anthony fucking
Talking
walks
about a
naked around
monster
the house
cock.
with a heart on, it's like, you know that when a horse does it, it bounces up and down?
Yeah.
Because there's too much weight and it's too long.
Yes,
It just has like a bounce.
Top heavy. It's a
Yeah,
top
very
heavy cock.
Top-heavy cock.
Have you ever had a weighty penis that hits the water as you're sitting down to take a dump?
No, my
Every once in a while, mine will get weighty and it'll hit water.
my balls are so big.
Toilet's
It'll get
clogged and you
weighty?
flushed.
What do you mean it gets weighty? Like
I
it's
call it
bloated?
weighty. It's just like it's heavy. And all of a sudden, it's just got a dip.
I piss on
Goes
my
in for a
balls.
dip.
I piss on my
What?
nut. I have really big balls, and sometimes I might.
Or a really horribly tiny cock.
Both. I think it's a mixture of both.
You can't clear your bag.
I can't.
This cock looks like a spy versus spy bomb.
That was great.
Is it small, Bob?
No, I have a grower, not a shower.
Well, that's what everyone says that has a small one.
That's what you tell the girls. Just wait now. Hold on a second.
I can do
Trust
two
me on
fists.
this.
It'll be here in a
Two
second.
fists and a thumb.
We could all do 2 fists if we push down hard enough.
I actually have to use elastics to
You get
stretch my
bruised.
balls out.
If Bob does 2 fists and you look at the back, his asshole is pink socking because of the pressure.
He's pushing it out. He does 2 fists, but it's Rich Voss's hands.
You ever get a pink sock when you fuck a girl's ass? You pull your dick out and that pink skin grips your cock. Like, get back here, you.
Fucking, there's a vein in it.
Enough about the pink sock.
You can hear her asshole saying it.
Get back
Get
here,
back
you.
here, you.
God.
Why? Why I oughta?
Here's your cock. What's your hurry?
Anthony's big helmet.
Oh, all right. I thought we were done.
All right, listen. I hold in my hand.
Mailbox. Let's talk about Anthony's cock. That'd be giant snake in the mailbox. Fucking clipped snake. Fat crowned snake in the mailbox.
You think
Big fucking thick crown.
You think
big
he has
lickable head? What? I'm sorry. That's right.
I was just.
Why does it keep coming?
You think he has to take in extra calories every day just to keep his cock well fed?
Of course he does. That's why if he was out in the freezing cold, the vital organs, his cock would stay toasty warm and his head would freeze off.
I think that's why Anthony has never been fat because you know all those extra calories are being used by the monstrous cock.
The monstrous.
Old shiitake cock.
Old Nessie dick.
Why?
Big fat hunk of meat you call genitals. Big lucky devil. And I don't mean you, I mean your girl for getting a hold of that monster.
This should just have run its course.
Your cock has a handle.
It doesn't have a handle.
So it folds up, goes in its own alligator bag. A bag made of alligator skin, which holds that giant appendage.
I bet you in a weird way, too, he's ashamed of it. Like, he gets embarrassed.
Because when he was a little boy, they would call him Big Wee Wee Anthony. Big Wee Wee Anthony.
Special swim trunks for Anthony as a child.
They kicked him out of Little League because his cock was too manly and mature.
Shut up, Legal League.
But it would stick out both sides.
What are you
going to
do?
His boyish dick was always getting hit with ground balls because his ball bag and helmet would stick out of the sides of the fucking... He couldn't get a cup.
Right.
I have to go to the adult cup section.
Yeah, he had to play the outfield because he couldn't get down on those ground balls because his cock would kind of trip him up.
He'd squat down and his fucking cock and balls would bulge out like he was having a miscarriage in his fucking baseball uniform.
He looked like a tranny in the outfield every time he bent down.
Come on.
Poor
How
Anthony.
could we possibly keep this subject going
you would
any
think
longer?
it would be a blessing, but I think in his case it wasn't a blessing.
It
There
was
was a lot of shame.
There was a lot of shame.
A lot of
I hated
shame
it.
involved.
Even when the first girls, like when he showed it to them, they'd go, ooh, he would go, yeah, I know, I'm sorry. No, it's a good thing. I'm sorry.
Just a lot of hair.
Oh yeah, it was awful.
Way before the days, you know, you learned you could trim that shit down a little bit.
He wanted the hair to grow longer so it would look smaller.
Yeah.
He would always wear bulky winter pants in the summer so the pants came out farther.
Yeah.
And that hunk of meat dangling from the front of his torso looked more normal.
His cock had to get its own flu shot.
Right in the crown.
And he didn't even flinch.
No, he didn't flinch at all.
Motherfuckers.
This never gets fully hard because it's too big. There's not enough blood in his body to just fill the whole thing.
Every time he gets a hard on, he goes pale.
I do not.
His head gets smaller when his dick gets hard.
What am I, a balloon? People. Right. Right.
Fucking just a fat helmet.
Giant fat crown.
Just a huge crown.
Well pronounced crown.
Yeah.
It's well pronounced in his genes through thick dungarees.
Dungarees.
You can see the crown through fucking two pairs of Wranglers.
Like Magnum PI.
How much cum do you think comes out of this monstrous cock?
It's probably an embarrassing amount of semen. Like he actually used to jerk off on a girl's face and then try to not finish coming because she'd go, "Oh my god,
I'm gonna drown."
Yeah, I've never seen this much cum. Are you sick?
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
What is thinking?
I'm just trying to sit here and do a show.
He had to carry a measuring cup when he fucked, just so he could come in that and fill it and dump it out the window.
Just loads of cum.
So embarrassing.
Filling up poor girls' eye sockets with load.
He's just got to jerk off every 5 minutes to get rid of the poison that just keeps producing and producing and producing.
When he comes in a girl's mouth, Anthony's what they call a 3-swallow. He give you 3 fucking mouthfuls, and you got to swallow. It's like eating fucking smooth chowder.
It sounds like the girl's in a beer drinking competition. She's swallowing his dirty, huge load. You can actually see his sperm like tadpoles.
Oh my God, are we done?
Yeah. They look like fucking eels. Yeah. You want to make a fucking sushi.
His sperm is actually not even clear. It actually has like color, like a gray color.
When he comes in,
all right, good. It's finally over.
No,
Thank you.
Oh, no,
Paul.
we'll start it back up. We'll start it
Get
back
right
up.
back in.
Absolutely.
when he comes, it looks like a snake trying to swallow a mouse.
It looks like you took a garden hose and filled it with milk. He's trying to fucking... I bet you can come without touching it. Like when he gets close, it probably just stands up. It's very turgid. Yeah. And it just starts pumping on its own, and little bits start leaking over the top, and he has to just grab it. And it's slick with pre-cum.
Yeah, let's hear that. There's his cock.
It's just a fat cock.
It probably just has to continue regenerating itself. Just
What is it now?
big pieces are just missing from all the goodness it gets.
I assure you, there's no pieces missing.
His cock actually sheds once a month.
Yeah, pieces fall off like the space shuttle.
and it keeps on ticking.
He has cock skins around his house.
like fucking one of those little bugs that curl up and shit.
Let's do line of the day.
How did we get here?
I don't know. Your genetics.
I don't mean that.
Huge cocked Italian asshole.
Can you actually swim and cum?
No.
Not
Or you
me.
Just float?
You'd probably float due to the sodium content. High salt. It would be like the Great Salt Lake.
Mark B. in Ohio, Ant's cock was attacking ships in Pirates of the Caribbean 2.
That's all right.
Someone has to shit.
Do you wash your cock separately?
He has to stand in the living room while it's in the shower. Soap it up.
Singing.
And he,
All it can do is whistle.
and he doesn't want to get soap in the pee hole, so he puts the fucking cork from a wine bottle in it.
He actually puts.
Jesus Christ, Jimmy.
Steve Ellsbury from Albany writes, when Anthony comes, his cock looks like Pat from Moonaki in the Baby Bird video.
People are fucking ruthless.
I want to thank Uncle Nuts T-Con from Indiana, Matt LaFaw from Queensbury, Squarehead from Jersey, Booby Man from Brooklyn, Mark B. from Ohio, Donnie B. from Allentown, and Barry Rye.
And Ted from Schenectady.
From Pittsburgh. Why?
No reason I just
Why?
wanted to say that.
Why?
That's why Anthony has so many guns, in case his cock fucking just goes ballistic one day.
I'll shoot it? Is that what you're implying? I have to shoot it?
Starts leaving Darth Vader helmet prints all over the house on the walls.
Starts waking up and doing things while you're asleep.
Yeah. You hear slapping noise like...
And attacked a neighbor one night while you were sleeping.
Well, now it's getting ridiculously big, isn't it? It's sneaking outside. It's doing things.
Who doesn't love
I have to
exaggerated humor,
shoot
though?
it.
Exaggerated humor rules.
I'll say it does.
It's coming like a fat man vomiting up eggnog. Just wonderful.
He can't even wash it properly. I bet your aunt's cock by the head smells like the underside of a foot.
Oh, God.
Use lead bag from Whack Bag and shits out peanuts as his cock constantly tries to feed it.
Shoving hay up his own ass. That gift. With that fucking fleshy gift.
Cock looks like an old sea turtle shell. Fucking barnacles on the helmet.
God-given piece of enjoyment. All right.
You want exaggerated humor? Here you go. Steve P. from New Hampshire. His cock has a rotating light on the end of it so ships won't crash into his balls.
Not bad.
His cock has become self-aware.
Self-aware.
Hello, Joshua.
His sperm are the size of trout.
And his cock.
Bear hang out at the end, plucking it out of the stream
Steve,
to
you
eat.
mean?
Yes, Steve, more.
Ann's cock started Little Shop of Horrors as the plant.
Enough about the cock.
Yeah, I'm done with
Chester's
this.
liver, Anthony's Escalade, came with a free horse trailer for his cock.
Ant's cock killed a gay guy.
What?
That's a horse joke.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
Yeah. We love the horse.
Was he gay? Or?
He liked a male horse to fuck his ass, but he was somehow hetero. Figure that one out, gang. Back to you. Oh, Ellen's dancing. She's funny.
Yeah. Well, we could do this for another half hour, but
Yeah, but.
Man, when I get blowjobs.
Enough about the cock.
Oh my God, I gotta go to this one. Shane in Tennessee, go ahead.
I'm going to try it.
Okay.
When Anthony gets a blowjob, does it look like somebody blowing into a didgeridoo? Legally lungy.
Legally luggy.
It had potential. Old didgeridoo cock.
Yeah.
Didgeridoo.
This is actual audio of Anthony getting blown. Here it is right here.
Oh, fucking A.
Hey, there could be worse things. We could be doing an hour on how tiny your cock is.
That's right.
We're doing you a service, my
That's right. A
friend.
didgeridoo.
Oh, no. Let's go to Kevin in Virginia Beach. Kevin.
Yeah, when Anthony dies, we're going to count the rings on his cock to see how old he was.
That's good.
I gotta
Tim in Westchester.
Yeah, I was wondering if Anthony's house looks like the movie Alien with all that goo all over the place.
All right. Here's your...
Spunkmeyer,
Anthony,
get up here.
Anthony has a sleep number bed, and he likes it on 60, and his cock likes a 30.
That's how he tested it. Like, instead of dropping the bowling ball with the wine glass on the other side, he just smashed his fat, delicious appendage into the fucking top of the bed and knocked the wine glass over.
I thought game was over, but I got to call game on.
Oh, come
Fred
on.
in Brooklyn. Fred,
What do you think?
we'll do this until they fall flat. Go ahead, Fred.
Ant lays his cock in the gutter to go bumper bowling.
Ryan in PA. Ryan.
Yeah, Ann has to notify the FAA when he gets a hard on.
Now that would be implying my dick would be so big that airplanes might hit it.
Small
See,
airplanes.
now it's gotten to the point of complete ridiculousness.
Well, Dave in Chicago. Dave.
Yeah, I was wondering if when Anthony was young, if they used his coming cock to whitewash the fences.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
All right, I think we might be going. Frunkus?
Not of the day.
We might be going.
Chris in Atlanta. Chris?
Ant's cock's so big, there's snow on top of it.
All right, see, now he's saying that it's as big as a mountain that has snow on its peaks.
All right.
That's not, don't exaggerate. Ant's cock is so big that when you hold his balls, the tip of it rests halfway up your forearm, and you just go, my God. But you don't yell at you just say gently.
Hopefully not in that voice.
Yeah, exactly.
My God.
Can we fit the word cumsies into this whole bit? When
cute.
when Ant makes cumsies.
Ant's cock is so big it has, like, scars on it like a whale.
Boats are hitting it?
Just scrapes from girls' teeth smashing into his cock because it doesn't fit. in the mouth.
Coral reefs?
Let me ask you honestly, have you ever had a doctor, like, when you go for the ball check, like, when you take your dick out, have you ever had a doctor, like kind of lean back a little bit and go, sweet Jesus?
The doc sits on his balls like a hippity hop or a hoppity hip, whatever the fuck that thing is.
No, that has never happened, Jimmy.
Have you ever had a doctor start to say something and then catch himself, like, as soon as your cock
This
comes
is
out?
Anthony's cock.
I've been practicing medicine.
It's on Ellen right now.
There's an anaconda on Ellen, and it's not an anaconda.
Oh, we were confused for a second. Matt in D.C., what's up?
Hey, I was wondering if that was Ant's cock in the Kevin Bacon movie Tremors.
No, what happens is Anthony caught a doctor one time, like, he took his cock out for the ball check, and the doctor said, I've been practicing medicine for 25 years, and just stopped. He just stopped himself.
realized what he was saying.
He realized he was supposed to be thinking that.
Oh.
Did you ever use your cock for T-ball?
No, I can say never.
That's a good one by Matt LaFar from Queensbury. Ant was circumcised with Alzar Cowie's knife.
Chris B. from Jersey. Ant has to lock his cock in the basement during full moons. All right.
I gotta pee.
Yeah.
Me and my,
just pee inside
me and my
Ant's
cock.
cock.
Me and my cock have to go to court.
Well, Puddle of AIDS writes that that your cock has mile markers. Is that true?
No, it doesn't have mile
No,
markers.
all right.
It would have to be over 2 miles long, I guess, to need a mile marker.
Mm-hmm.
Ant's cock is not like it's not an inhuman thing, but Ant's cock. Here's the reaction: like a lot of times, a girl will get her hand on it, and she'll strain and strain, and she'll go, "Oh, if I go up by the tip, I can touch my fingers." That's all.
And no, I don't have to go to court, so the judge can use it as a gavel.
Good luck at court there.
Oh, thanks.
That's why the pretty shirt today, right?
No, I have I brought clothes with me.
You brought court clothes?
I brought court clothes. Not, up for murder charges, court clothes.
Yeah.
Just neat, but you don't want to look like you're a felon or something.
Ant's pee hole is so big, it looks like a cornucopia.
There are various vegetables tumbling out of it.
Yeah. Just rest your huge mule on a table at
different
Thanksgiving.
colored corn cobs.
Matt from Pest Box Live says Ant's cock has a grounds crew to keep it from knocking down streetlights.
This is silly.
I'll try one. Ant's cock is so big that the crabs are as large as lobsters.
No, I don't have crabs.
They really do
But if
need-
you did, they would be the size of lobsters.
No.
You need light sticks to pee.
No, I
The
don't.
girls just, you hear a beep, beep, beep.
They don't have to guide it in like an aircraft. Oh, God.
You do get a big mule. Is it a big, just admit to it and we might stop.
I just, I'm not going to make judgments on my own anatomy as compared to anyone else.
Top Gunt from Canada wants to know if you use a tractor tire for a cock ring.
Tractor tire, not even just a tire. Tractor tire.
When Ant was circumcised, they used his foreskin to cover the super dog.
Oh, my God.
Dude, I can't give you credit because it updated. Fuck, that was good, too.
That was a great one.
Shit. Sorry, bro. They're coming in so fast, I'd lost you already. That wasn't mine.
Yes, I know. And all they are here on Pal Talk is cock references.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Jurassic Cum from Earth. He writes, rednecks go noodling inside Ant's pee hole. That's a good one.
Noodle.
Jimmy went to the bathroom, he's back, and it's still going on, Jimmy.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
There's the top of Anthony's cock right there.
In between all this, I like to plug 2U, my brother's U2 tribute band, at the Bolton Center Theater in Bayshore.
Is your cock going to be there?
Sure, they're playing under it. Standing under the shadows. Okay.
And then
It's not until March 22nd, but tickets are available now.
Yeah.
So go to boltoncenter.org.
Where's that? Bolton Center?
Yes.
Where?
BOULTON center.org.
Dude, I've never seen
In Bayshore.
feedback come in faster, and I can't give this guy credit either, but some guy just wrote, all right, we get it. He's got a big cock.
That's a great way to end it.
Now, the way to end it is, all right, we get it. He's got a gift. Because that's what that is.
Ant's cock is so big it won't take Spielberg's calls. Rob in Jersey.
Hey, wait a minute. These are turning into
Very familiar.
Chuck Norris jokes.
Well, it's okay.
Ant's cock's so big he gets XM for free off his. All right.
All right, finally. Let's just end it right there on that bomb.
You didn't finish it. All his what?
I'm not gonna.
Well, how about we try to get back on track with Casper from Connecticut.
Good
Casper?
evening.
Anthony, your cock is bigger than U.S. Steel.
Very good Godfather 2 reference.
Certainly was. Very nice. All right. Anthony likes the cruise vacations.
What?
You like the cruise ship vacations since he uses the portholes as glory holes. John Ace from Montreal.
I just want to get
Pat from Putnam.
Pat?
Yeah.
What's up?
Ant's cock's so big his legs are jealous.
All right, how do we end this?
He had a toenail on his cock.
Oof.
That was all right.
Yeah, it's so big it has its own zip code.
Yeah.